Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gat, and welcome back to Riddle Joker. Last episode, we were learning a little bit about, her abilities with her control and all that. And some things got misunderstood when, not misunderstanding, there was an accident. Let's just say that, where water hit her white shirt and, So yeah. Then after she's like, oh, maybe, I'm like, you can help me later, we'll be at the pool. And we're like, okay, let's go get Maya-senpai to come help out too. Then we went to go see Maya-senpai, we talked a bit, blah, 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 blah. Then we did the infamous Kabedon. And nothing happened. Like, come on, dude. You can't do a Kabedon and have nothing happen. Like, So, yeah. Well, we did make her blush, but that's about it. So, and we're here right now at the pool, trying to help Hazuki, whatever her name is. Hazuki! This girl. Help her with her abilities. So, without further ado, let us continue.
Before we start, I'd like to thank you guys for coming here to help me today. I greatly appreciate it.
Hold on to things for now. We still don't know if we'll be able to help any if at all.
Still, you consider my problem, thought about how to best help me, and even took the time out of your day to join me here. That's why I give you my thanks.
Hey, no need. You've helped me out plenty, so this is my way of thanking you. Who the fuck? Did I fucking talk to you? No, I didn't talk to you.
He's right. Friends help one another.
Oh, they're both here. Okay. I was like, who the fuck called you?
This is basically a win-win situation for me. I get to study ability close up, control up close and personal, and chances are, whatever I figure out here will help me out in the future research. I just hope that we'll at least be able to be some help. I just appreciate that you're willing to try to help and try for my sake.
I can't read for shit. On that note, Niji-san was granted permission from the school for today's practice session. They readily approved when she said it was to practice ability control. And considering that they have water nearby and quintessential for her ability, they also permitted us to use the pool. Man, and we got the whole pool area to ourselves. I thought for sure there'll be other people here.
Well, this school has no swim team or other groups that would use this space for after school.
Which is great for us, since we don't have to worry about bothering people. Let's go ahead and get started. Are you ready, Niji-san?
Of course.
She walks to the poolside, closes her eyes, and starts to focus. Then, without a moment's delay, I feel the same particular sensation I felt this morning.
Rain, I control thy water. Like,
she's either gonna split it apart like Moses or like, she's gonna be like, I am Neptune! Phew! Water is amassing around Niji-san. Then, once she acclimates a sufficient amount, she reopens her eyes. Nothing is any different. A small percentage of the water still shoots out in every which direction.
I can never seem to get her to work. The water did shoot forward. Just to clarify, when you attracted the water from a liquid source directly, it doesn't end up scattering that way, correct? Right. I'm only met with this result when I'm trying to do both manipulation and acclimation actions simultaneously. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
How does your ability work, Misakaza-san?
As in...
Is there anything in particular you try not to do when you create and attract forces with a repulsive force?
I'm sorry. Nothing tangible quite comes to mind. But if you don't mind a metaphorical comparison, I I'll say it's somewhat like pushing and pulling something with my hands. It certainly requires a higher focus when switching between the two, but it isn't anything too terribly difficult to do. Ah, okay, well, so be it. I suppose it's simply a personal issue with my control. You shouldn't jump to that conclusion just yet. Could you perhaps try to describe the way that you use your ability? For my ability, I would say it's something like turning off one switch while turning on another. So you aren't just simply adjusting the output of your power, but instead switching completely between the two distinct modes.
You can't mentally do both with the same function?
No, I don't believe so. I think I know where the problem lies. You're trying to perform a double transfer of Astrons, which is impossible. Could you explain that in more detail? Sure. An astral is able to induce supernatural phenomenons via changed states of Astron particles. However, state transformation only works on astrals that are in a neutral state.
Wait, did you say neutral or neural? Yeah, neutral. At first I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's neural, but no. So, if I got this right, she has to link twice for her ability once she acclimates the water, and again when moving it. Well, we clarify her ability as a water manipulation ability, but not all the possible manipulations are the same. But wait, won't that mean...
Oh, right! Have you picked up on something?
Well, this is just a theory, but it might be that her control isn't the issue. The two types of Astron are just creating an interference with another one.
I think you're on the right track. Sorry, but could you expound upon that further, if you don't mind? Well, you initially suck the moisture out of the air with your ability. You're altering the Astrons around you. Visualize them as in a big spherical clump. Spread them around you. Right. So in order to reuse your ability and move the water that requires you to alter one another, neutral Astrons. Then you should hypothetically have two different groups of Astrons around you. Those changing during your amalgamation and those changed during your manipulation. Yes, that makes sense. What this means is you still have an Astron that you were altered to attract water, which creates a tug of war with the water you're supposed to be flinging. This is why some of the water will scatter, and no matter how small you shrink the area of effect, the interference produced by the leftover Astrons will still remain. I think you should stop focusing on narrowing down the area of effect and instead trying to limit the space. If you do that, you might see immediate results. Was that a little too complicated to follow? Sorry, I just talked way too fast when explaining science-y stuff. No, not at all. It was quite easy to understand. I merely fell silent because of the shocking revelations. The Astron interference was the cause of all along. That makes perfect sense. I think if you restrict the area of the Astrons to acclimate water, then the interference should disappear.
I guess the best place would be above. I guess the best place would be above her head or behind her.
Well, before we get ahead of ourselves, remember, this is all just speculation at this point. We could very well be looking in the complete opposite direction. Still, if there is a possibility that we're on something, we should test it.
No, you need to come up with a hypothesis. Oh wait, no, you don't have to test it. Because, what is it? It's hypothesis, then testing it, then failing, retesting it. Or like, or like testing it, success, you get another person tested, then it becomes theory or whatever. It's become scientific evidence, right? I don't know, man. It's been so long I've been in high school where I had to learn about the scientific theory. Okay, let's continue.
However, restricting the area is hardly an easy feat. I'm not quite sure if I could pull it off adequately, but I will try.
She turns to the pool again and focuses her attention on it.
This is much more difficult than I expected. Even if I try, it's as though my consciousness automatically spreads it in all directions. That's all up to your individual perception, so not much we can help with that there.
You probably need to focus your concentration on the area you want to acclimate. But the tricky question is, how?
Why don't you try visualizing it for now? Then once you get the hang of it, you can continue. Yeah, and also, you also want your area of effect to be small as possible. Focus on the control part as hard as you can. Alright.
She directs her gaze upwards at the ceiling and continues. Water is beginning to acclimate around her, a bit in tiny amounts. The sensation I've always felt when she used her ability is also significantly absent. Oh! Once she gathered around half the volume of a previous attempt, she looked straight in front of her.
Yeah!
Some of the water bullets forwards. Some of it scatters. But not uniformly in all directions. A tiny amount was drawn upward. That's it. Quite different from the phenomenon from before.
This is really difficult. But a lot less water scattered this time. You're improving. Plus, it was also a perfect
radical. I'm a radical.
Plus, it wasn't a perfect radical scatter. It just got pulled upwards.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, so you're observing it as well? I thought it might have just been my imagination, but it wasn't. Nope, you actually did it. Yeah, we're not lying. The difference was plain as day. So my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. Yeah!
Congrats, Niju-san, you did it!
Yes, I did! Oh, wait! Is it still far too early to celebrate? I need to keep practicing continuously if I want to truly master my control.
But she can't hide her inner feelings.
It all depends on me from here on out.
The corner of her lips curve in the most natural smile.
If I learn how to properly use my ability, then that means I won't have to deal with anyone calling me Sprinkler ever again. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'll keep practicing and eventually attain precise control of my ability. Not that bad. I mustn't allow myself to relax. I need to focus.
I mean, I understand the importance of not letting yourself get complacent, but still, you can still be happy after you accomplish something. No one's gonna tell you can't.
I wholeheartedly agree. Let out your joy and don't feel ashamed. But still, if you ask me, letting your emotion out is a good thing. A good mood does wonders for motivation.
You heard them, so smile. I said smile! Smile right now! There's your beautiful, beautiful smile, because you're a beautiful, beautiful bitch. You are a lovely, lovely chica, okay? Don't let anyone tell you different. Okay? You look fine.
Oh, okay. You may be right about that. You're not. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You three are who I have to thank for this breakthrough. So I should be kind and heed your advice. I did it! I truly did it! Yes!
Niju-san hops up and down, elating like a small child. It must have been rough on her having enduring all of those teasing comments and nicknames. Reminds me of a certain someone, actually.
I owe today's success entirely to you guys. Thank you so very much.
Dude, I'm just shocked, like, who the fuck called her?
Oh no, honestly, I didn't do much of anything.
Yeah, you were just there.
It only really hits me when you're talking about it.
Fuck.
It only really hits me when you're talking about it, Misakasa. I doubt we would have thought of it without you.
I agree.
It truly was a group effort. A+ all around. I can't thank you enough. Someday, I will repay your kindness. I swear on it.
Nah, it's fine. You don't have to do anything.
Ditto. I'll probably be able to incorporate this in my future research, so I'm already happy. Likewise, being able to see the joy of a friend's face after overcoming a long-standing problem is a reward enough for me.
Yeah, because you understand long-standing problems, don't you, Misukasa Ayase? These are lies. They're lies.
Do you need something?
Nope, nothing at all. Damn, I know it's bad, but now that I know the real Misukasa, everything she says in this mode sounds fake to me. Okay, we're gonna end it there. No, I'm just kidding. Every time, I don't know what it is. Every time you see like those like, you know, flashing around like the next transaction to another scene, it's like, I'm gonna end it there. Or you see the, what is it? The fucking picture, like the other transition where I go like, dun dun dun. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna end it here. I don't know why, it's just a feeling I get sometimes. Okay, where were we?
Thank you all so much. Today was a wonderful day.
You think that's enough now? Ooh, she looks cute without her lab coat. I'm not gonna lie, she looks really cute. You know, without your fake-o biddies, you could be looking cute too. I don't know, man. Comment down below. Do girls need fake-o biddies, or are they good just by themselves? And I'm saying this for both female and male, or whoever you are, because, you know, this affects everyone, you know? Not just the woman putting it, but the guys, like, they're probably like, oh, I don't give a fuck if you have big tits or not. It's like, hey, as long as you're good personality, you're kind, you could get anyone. Guy, girl, whatever you like, you know? You could probably get them. You don't need fake old biddies. But I kind of get it if you're really insecure. Like, fuck, man, I'm really insecure about a lot of things. The way I speak, the way my teeth look, how I look, you know what I mean? How I act. It's like, I'm self-conscious about everything, so I understand it. But it's like, if you think about it, you don't really need it. You don't need to feel insecure. You just gotta walk around with confidence. Or at least fake confidence, you know what I mean? Like I do whenever I make these videos or when I go out to my job or anything. Fake it till you make it. I didn't understand that until, like, you know, I actually done it. It's kind of dope, but at the same time, it's like, I still feel insecure. It doesn't fix my problems or anything, and
yeah, you're reading way too much into this. Like, calm your horses. We don't need another sermon or a fucking meaningful message for every episode. Just play the fucking game.
Okay, I'll play the game.
Don't worry, your gratitude has been conveyed more than adequately. Yeah, really, you don't need to feel indebted to us or anything. But I simply cannot express how grateful I am. But alright, I do understand. Thanking you insensibly would only have a aversive effect. I do have a bit of a request, so if you don't mind listening.
Sure, what do you need?
Once I achieve perfect control of my ability, I want to show you all. course, I'll happily come, just say when. Yep.
I'm sure you'll get there before you know it.
Indeed.
A little bit later, we approached by a man on our way to the dorms. Excuse me. Okay, no. Excuse me, Miss Miju.
Ah, you're the kind sir with the security team. What are you out doing this early?
Just checking some stuff. They finally got those new cameras installed, and the security system updated too. So I'm going around checking to make sure everything's working properly.
Oh, are you now? I guess that means my assistance is no longer needed then?
Oh, don't say that. You were a great help, miss. Sure, you're leaving, but you came to help till we got those things installed.
Still, I wish I could have done more.
Oh, you're talking about wanting to help others, or whatever your dream was. Hey, you have all the time in the world for that once you're a working adult. You're still young, so just relax and enjoy your life. Once you graduate, you can go off chasing that dream. Why don't we just induct her to the fucking SFD, or you know?
Thank you for that advice, sir.
Sorry for keeping you out late these past few days. Make sure you get enough sleep now, you hear me?
Yes, I will.
After finishing, the security guard takes his leave.
Who was that? He's a member of the school security staff. I was actually helping them temporarily following the break-in incident a week or so prior. They were boosting the security measures, so I wanted to help fill the void in the meanwhile. I'm sorry, that was all my fault. What? This is nonsense. That is nonsense. You were the victim. You weren't to blame for anything. Besides, I volunteered for my own reasons. You have nothing to feel guilty about.
So those water threads of her won't be lying around anymore? Moving around at night has a lot of all of a sudden become a lot easier. But I still need to scout out all the new security systems first. I guess I'll pass along the info to Nanami and have her look into it. Like this. They're like, every time I see that, I'm like, I'm gonna end it here. Because I don't know, I see these as good markers. Okay. What was his voice? Was it like this? Was it like this? Was it like this? Great. Glad to hear you're having no trouble living an ordinary life. It's funny, your eyes actually don't seem dead anymore. Well, I'm living a pretty healthy lifestyle over here. If you weren't before, then that blame falls upon me as your father. Allow me to apologize. It's fine, I was the one who chose to. But yeah, the conclusion of my report, there are no major problems at the present. I'm living just an average school student. Like an average school student, okay. Good. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, is it fun? I guess I do enjoy myself a fair bit. Wonderful. Nothing makes me happier to hear. And I really mean it. Well, I can't relax too much. That would be bad. You got a mission for us, right? Yeah. Hearing that, I immediately get serious. You want us to check something in the Incest database? Yes. Yes. I want you to look in a pair of individuals for me. Their names are... Isn't that the friends I just made? Kamakura Hisato and Asukai Kana. When do you want the info by? I won't give any strict deadlines, but try not to dawdle too long. They've just finished installing their new security stuff over there, right? We did a little investigation on our end and learned that they installed additional security cameras and sensors. Right, I believe they eliminate most of the camera's blind spots now, so we'll have to be a lot more careful sneaking around. First, get a good grasp on where everything is and figure out the best possible movement route. After that, you can do what I've asked you to do. Remember, the number one priority in a mission is always under any circumstances, to make sure your cover isn't blown. Now, have you memorized the 2 names I gave you? Yep. Kamakura Hisato and Asukai Kana. I want their addresses, places of work, and any clues regarding their current whereabouts. Copy that? You still got that key card I gave you. Of course. What the fuck? He's referring to the one infused with Mayu-senpai's Astrons. As you recalled, we used memory fiber gel to fool the sensors when we first broke into her lab. After that, we send the sheet to the SFD before the Astrons can dissipate. Then they analyze it and produce a keycard. Thanks to that, we no longer have to stick memory fiber directly on Mayu-senpai. Words can't express how glad I am. We have only went through the process once, and that was already hell enough. Having to do that every single time we want to check the database? God, I have a headache just thinking about it, man. We'll get the info to you soon. Thanks. Fuck, I fucked that up so badly. We'll get the info to you soon. Thanks. And I did not mute my phone. Can you believe that shit? I did not mute my phone. That was rather embarrassing. I ended the call and swapped the special SMD card for my normal one. Alright, time for breakfast. Ding, ding, ding. Wait, what's this way? Yeah, I think it's that one. The bell chimes and Kohoe's stomach cries. Then, as he always does, when lunchtime comes, he staggers over my desk. Satoru! Come on, let's go get food ASAP! Like ASAP Rocky, like now! Sure. Which dorm should we eat at today? I kind of feel something different today. Oh, okay. Do you have any particular dorms in mind? You're coming with me? You don't have to, you know. I know none of the other dorms serve enough food to fill you. Come on, you don't have to push me away like that. I'll be fine. I mean, do you have any friends to eat with other than me? Well, not really. What does that have to do with this, though? A lot. If you start worrying about little stuff like that... What? A lot. If you start worrying about little stuff like that, I'll end up doing it, and we'll both just push each other away. Oh. Fuck. That's actually a good point. I do that sometimes. It's like, oh, my friends have kids, like, I'm not gonna call them or anything, and, you know, we're just slowly drifting away. I gotta give them a call. I'm not saying it's okay to be too pushy. But it's just, when you tell me not to eat with you, it makes me feel a little lonely. Wait, I'm not the only one who thinks this. We're friends. Am I? No, you aren't. You've made my trend. Fuck. What is it? Wait. Okay. No, you aren't. You've made my transition to life here a lot easier, so I consider you a good friend. You're probably my best friend. Phew! Let me drink some water. So yeah, no need to worry about minor little inconvenience. We're friends! Okay then, a different dorm it is. Alrighty! You ever just get the taste of cold water? That shit's dope, man. Mm-hmm. Which one do we pick, though? I'm just trying to eat some good food, but that doesn't help because they all probably have good food. Yeah, it's pretty much just a difference of selection. Anything you get from any of the dorms should be good. Okay, then in that case...
Oh, hey senpai!
Kohei and I turn around to find Mibu. Sorry, I got a burp. Kohei and I turn around to find Mibu-san waving her hand at us. And Nanami standing next to her.
Hi!
Hey, are you two about to get lunch too?
Yeah, we are. I worked up such an appetite sitting there and listening to the teachers talking on and on for an hour. Like, I'm so famished, you have no idea.
Where do you guys usually eat, Nanami?
Dorm 4 is our favorite. I love the baguettes they have there. Crispy on the outside, soft and squishy on the inside. Whenever you take a bite, the flavor just spreads across your entire mouth. And they smell so amazing too. I swear I could eat them every day.
Wow, that's some high praise there.
What dorm do you guys eat at?
Dorm 3 pretty much every day.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. You're both guys and boys are big eaters.
Kohei is. Me, not so much. Get this, he orders multiple extra large meals and scoffs those things down like they're nothing. Anything less and he wouldn't be full.
He gets extra large? Wow, that's something else.
Most guys can eat that much. I don't know why people always act so shocked. Because you're a slim guy. You're not, fucking, what's that show? You're not 900, I don't know the show called, but you're not 900 fucking pounds. You're not like, you know what I mean? You're not like layered like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 layers of fat, you know what I mean? A lot of those people are guys.
So in dorm 3, so is dorm 3 is where you're going today?
Well, we're actually thinking of trying someplace new today. Still in the process of deciding where, though.
Wanna come eat with us?
So, dorm 4. Sure, why not? Let's try it out. It's a good thing you two are here. Dorm 4 is where most of the girls go, so we probably feel pretty out of place eating there as a pair of two guys. Sweet, I guess we're eating with them. Is that fine by you, Nanami-chan?
Oh, yeah, I don't mind at all.
Cool, thanks. Our 4-person group then walks in the direction of dorm 4. I walk next to Nanami and lean in to talk with her. You're really changing, you know?
Huh? In what way?
You didn't get too flustered when Kohei asked you about coming along. Looks like you're getting over your shyness some. I could still tell you were a bit nervous, but you're making progress. As your big brother, I'm proud of you.
Excuse you? Trying to be a little less rude, would you? You really think I can just get over my shyness in a matter of weeks? Please, it runs a lot deeper than you think.
You sound like you're proud of that or something.
Yeah, whatever. We need to talk about something else.
She leans in closer and lowers her voice to a whisper.
About the security changes you asked me to look into.
You find something?
Oh no, kind of the opposite actually. I checked through the network and most of it seems to be relatively unchanged. They've added more sensors and stuff, but they're mostly near or off campus.
Great for us.
Doesn't that line up with what you found? Does that line up with what you found?
Pretty much. There are a tad more security cameras, but that won't be an issue. I think they're mainly trying to prevent outsiders from getting in.
I guess that means we should be able to do this tonight.
We don't want to get too impatient, but yeah, tonight should work.
Okay, I'll get everything ready for that.
I'll run I'll run another, more thorough check of the security, and then after that, we can decide for certain if we want to go. But we can worry about that later. Let's just relax and enjoy our lunch break for now.
Yeah.
This is my first time visiting the this dorm's canteen, but it looks almost identical to the others. I guess that's on purpose. The design is nothing new, but the menu on the other hand is strikingly different. They serve things like pasta and al giglio. This place also feels more like a fancy restaurant than the school cafeteria. I can see why girls prefer this dorm canteen. You know what? I'm just thinking, does Japan have they have Italian food, right? Like pasta and all that. But do they have like Mexican food? Like if we go to another dorm, is it like, oh, this is the Mexican section with our Mexican cuisine? You know what I mean? Like mucho gusto. You know what I mean? Is it like that? Like really good? Or is it like there's no Mexican food in Japan? I don't know. When I go to Japan, I want to find a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, why the fuck would you look for a Mexican restaurant in Japan? That's so stupid.
It's like, no, it's not so stupid, man. It's like, in Mexico, you could probably find an Italian restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, you go anywhere, you could probably find another restaurant of another region or another country, you know what I mean? So I wonder in Japan they have like at least one Mexican restaurant. But how would that be? How would they get tortillas or other, you know, stuff that we can get here because, you know, Mexico's like literally across the border. Well, across the wall. But we jump over that shit. Look, man. If they ever do finish that wall, you're gonna see Mexicans fucking building hops, man. There's that stereotype where it's like, African American, they jump pretty high. Nah, man, we're gonna switch that. We're gonna jump higher to get over that fucking wall, or we're gonna be like good tunnelers, and we're gonna be like, we're gonna do El Chapo and dig tunnels. They cannot keep us in this prison of Mexico. No, I'm just kidding, man. Mexico's a beautiful country. Don't get me wrong, it's different, but it's beautiful. I've been there. At least a couple times. I can see why the girls prefer this dorm, Cat's Teen. That being said, they still do have more meaty options, like hamburger steak. That's what I got. The side it came with was none other than one of the legendary baguettes that Nanami said were to die for. Oh, well, this is really good. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, it has a nice, flavorful wheat taste to it. This might be the best baguette I have ever eaten. Yeah, I guess.
Do you not like the food here, Soyu-senpai?
Probably not enough for him. Well, yeah, that too. But the seasoning is just a little not to my taste. I like my food with big, strong flavoring that packs a punch. I'm not trying to trash on the food here, though. It's still good, and I'm glad you guys invited me. It's a rare chance to come here since I don't come here on my own or with Satoru.
Glad to be of service. Do you like it, Satoru-kun? I know you usually eat a little more, so you're probably not full with just what you had.
I guess I had a little bit... I guess I have a little bit of room left in my stomach, but not enough to order more.
Oh, well, I just have the solution.
You are my sister. No. You are my sister. No. Literally. And is that pickles? That's like pickles or like some kind of cucumber, right? If my sister did this, 1, I would think it's poison, and 2, it's pickles, so I probably ate it out of her fucking hands. It's like, no, man, this is your sister, come on. I know there's a Nanami route, but no. This is not Yogo no Sora. No, this is not Yogo no Sora. Fuck.
I don't want you to get distracted during class because of an empty stomach, so here, have some of mine. Open wide, okay? I'll feed you.
Dude, no.
What's the matter? You're still hungry, right? It's okay. You can say so. It's okay, you can say so.
She tilts her head quizzically. On the fork she's holding onto me is a piece of celery from the salad that came from her meal. Oh, that's celery. My mistake, I thought it was pickles. Nanami, please. You're just trying to get rid of the vegetables you won't eat, aren't you?
I have no idea what you could possibly be talking about. I'm just trying to be kind, Satoru. Don't doubt your little sister.
You're the first person I'm gonna doubt in my mind. Like when it comes to like casual shit like this. Like it's poison, or you spit in it, or yeah, what he said, you don't want to eat your vegetables, little girl. How you gonna grow? Look, I know you, Nanami. You hate celery. Just eat it, okay? It won't kill you.
But I tried it before. It just smells and tastes so yucky.
Well, celery's okay. Have you tried putting peanut butter and like raisins or something? Oh my god, that's fucking good.
Wasting food is bad though, so I have to do something.
That's not an excuse to use someone else's mouth as your garbage disposal.
Come on, Oni-chan. Just this once.
She stares at me like a abandoned puppy in the rain. Fine, but only because you're my little sister and I love you. That is a weak... He's so whipped with the puppy dog eyes. Like, seriously, my little sister tried that, right? She got me when I was younger, but now it's like, no, you can't get me with puppy dog eyes, really? Like, that shit doesn't work on me. Literally, my little sister who's 16, she used to do that to me, and you know, like, I'm like, it doesn't work on me no more. Then my other little sister who's 12, she tried doing that to me, it's like, you know what? That shit doesn't work. Why? Blame the person who came before you.
Thanks, I love you too. Now open wide.
Tastes like it was pickled in vinegar. Why can't she eat this? It's not better. In fact, it's really good. Yeah, they're gonna be like, the fuck? You guys are not siblings, you guys are a fucking couple, like, Why are you guys staring at me like that?
What?
What a sucker.
What a sucker. You do anything if it's for Nanami-chan's sake.
I really didn't expect you to be full-blown siscon. How dare you say that? What's so sinful about loving your sister? That was totally textbook siscon behavior.
Boy, you just let him spoil you rotten, Nanami-chan. You're usually so side reserved in class, but I guess you really open up when it's with your big brother.
Dude, this is getting hella sus.
Huh? No. I don't let him spoil me rotten. That's just a mischaracterization. I don't even know what to say. I wasn't letting him. I was making him. Big difference. I'm playing with him like a fiddle. Oh, you were? That sure is not what it looks like to me. Seems like you were quite honestly enjoying it. No, I wasn't. Was not. Gosh, Satoru, look what you've done. Now everyone's making fun of me because of what you said.
You're the one that wanted to feed me. If you didn't want the shit, I would have picked it myself with my hands or my own fork. Like, that's on you, girl. Are you sure about that? I think your own actions are what they're teasing you about. If anyone's a victim here, it's me. You've dragged me into this mess, and now I'm getting slandered and called a siscon.
That's because you are one. I won't let you blame that on me. I don't mind if you... I don't know if you know this, but sometimes I seriously do think you're creepy.
What? I've always thought she was joking. This really hurts.
You two are close siblings, though. I'll say, is that something you've always been doing? Making your big brother eat whatever you don't like on your plate? No. In the first place, I only ever ate things I liked.
For good reason. You've always cooked and you would... Why would you put stuff you don't like? Oh, so she did all the cooking. That and pretty much everything else. Cleaning, laundry, you name it.
I guess you're pretty good at cooking, huh? I mean, I can cook, but I'm not that great.
Don't listen to her. She's a master chef, straight up. She can cook better food than your average restaurant.
Satoru, stop that.
Does she have any specialties? Like maybe something you like that she cooked all the time? Everything she made is beyond exquisite. And she also does housework better than any professional housekeeper. She'll be the dream wife of any man, but she's mine right now, so I'm not letting her go anytime soon. Dude, that is such a sis-con.
Satoru-kun? That was really creepy, and you wonder why people call you a sis-con.
Ouch, that stung.
Still, that was some pretty high praise he gave you, and I bet that's mostly true too.
She's a great cook now, but boy, you should have seen how bad she was at first. Burning stuff to a crisp, taking out half raw at other times, making miso soup but forgetting to prepare the broth, using way too much water when cooking rice, the list goes on. Wow, that must have been a long, tough journey for her.
Well, Satoru still ate everything I've made, including all the failures. This one time, he ate a half-cooked meat and had an upset stomach real bad.
Yep, I remember that. That was a disaster. So you almost had to get better if you didn't want to kill him.
So what I think this means, you've honed your cooking skills, because of your love for your big brother. What? Heck, no! I don't love him. He's my brother. That's just plain creepy. Whoa, hold up. I was just talking about as siblings. What kind of love do you think I meant? No, I wasn't. I wasn't thinking anything weird. Gosh, you're so mean, Sakaraki-san. Sorry about that. I'll stop the teasing now. You have to cook for me sometime, though. I would love to try your homemade meals cooking. Fine. Just tell me what you want me to, fine. Just tell me what you want to cook and I'll make it. Thanks, Nanami-chan. You're the best. Hugging. You're suffocating me, Sekase-san.
Mibu-san was overcoming with joy that she latched onto Nanami and gave her a big old hug. Despite the awkward expression on Nanami's face, she seems to be fine with it. She's a shy girl, but by no means is she antisocial. She can get pretty lonely at times, so honestly, I'm relieved that she has such an outgoing person like Mibu-san to be her friend. If you don't mind me joining, I'd love to try your cooking too. My interest been piqued.
Man, you guys are really laying the pressure on thick. And I'm terrible at handling pressure.
Stress. Just cook like you always do and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I hope so. But if I make something for them, would you want to join?
Sure, why not? It's been a while since I had your home cooking, so make sure to invite me whenever this happens.
Oh, fine. If you absolutely insist, then I guess I can make a plate for you.
Oh, thanks.
No problem.
But before that, we got a job to do. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. Well, look at her like little outfit with her stupid little hat. I'm sorry, it's like these uniforms. Don't get me wrong, they're dope. But like switching from, her normal casual wear to
boom, combat ready with this like little scarf thing, whatever the fuck these are called.
And mine with my pocket with like a pouch attached to my shoulder. So dumb. But I love it though. It looks so cool. Alrighty, I am gonna end it there. So if you liked this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see more videos, and leave a comment. And no, to be honest, if you liked this video or found some joy, or heck, even made it all the way to, this point, because it's 51 minutes and I could be a tad boring. If you liked it, hit the subscribe button or hit the like button, man. you know what I mean? You're not gonna, you're not gonna regret it. Because, you know, I try to at least post the same amount of videos, even though, like, I tweak the audio sometimes.
Yeah, I hate when you tweak the audio because sometimes it's so overbearing and sometimes it's so very low.
Yeah, I like to mess with the audio, man. Like, trying to get that I haven't found the perfect, you know, range. Because I'm in this new house, you know what I mean? I'm in this new place and I haven't found, like, the perfect range for my audio. But until I figure that out, bear with it, and I'm sorry. But tell me how you're liking the series. Like, no lie. Subscribe or not, tell me how you're liking this. Like, is it good? Is it bad? Are you watching all of them? Did you miss an episode? Because I think no one watched one episode, and I'm like, why hasn't anyone watched that episode? Let's see. I'm looking at my analytics right now, so give me some time. Yeah, no one has seen episode 14. It's like, people skip to episode 15, but it's like, what happened to 14? That one gets really heartwarming. I don't know, man. Anyway, yeah. So, this is farewell. And as always, bye-bye.